Forced displacement is one of the most daunting challenges that the IGAD region is facing today. The Nairobi Action Plan is aimed at guiding the coordinated action against the refugee challenge in the region. This plan of action demonstrates the commitment by regional leaders to achieve an integrated regional approach to deliver durable solutions for refugees while promoting self-reliance for the host communities.
IGAD role with DRDIP is a regional operation for coordination, policy, support, knowledge management. And that means our role to bring countries together so that they can learn from each other.
We have a law, the Refugee Act of 2006. In terms of policy, the government of Kenya adopted a policy of encampment. We host refugees in camps. As it is now, we have more than 500,000 refugees in Kenya, quite a number of them in refugee camps. The camps that we visited just next here hosts 225,000 refugees. There is another camp which is further away from here in Kakuma, which also has 210,000. But of course, aside from those in camps, we have those in urban areas in excess of 80,000. They are in urban. This very urban place around here hosts quite a number of them.
With support of World Bank, IGAD has been coordinating regional action on forced displacement and mixed migration through the DRDIP project. DRDIP seeks to address the social, economic and environmental impacts of the refugee presence in the hosting communities.
My name is Wilfred Omali. I'm the project manager for Kenya Development Response to Displacement Impacts Project. This is a 5-year project funded by the World Bank. The project uses a community development approach. Unlike previously, whereby the design of projects used to be done top-down, this particular approach is bottom-up, whereby the communities identify their needs, they prioritize their needs, and then they implement, including tendering, contracting, and at the same time supervision of that and auditing.
In October 2021, IGAD DRDIP organized a field learning visit to DRDIP implementation sites in Garissa, Kenya. The field learning visit was part of the 8th Regional Project Steering Committee's meeting, which had previously been hosted by the Republic of Kenya.
What we will do usually, we'll take one country to another country with a different implementation. Then they go to that country and they learn from the implementation from the other country.
The learning visit was organized under the theme, Enhancing Self-Reliance and Inclusion amongst Displacement-Affected Communities through CDD programs.
marka sida laawad ilmi iskuulka fiida la iskaga bixinay waxa la iskaga bixinay rubaca boogada lagu gadanay rubaca hilibka dadka waa dad iska tanyar lacag ma artay hadda dad waaweyn oo lacag uu ku dul qaadanayo uu ku shaqeynayo maaha wax aad iyo aad u yar waa 250 bishii waa 3,012 bari buu ku shaqeynaa qofka marka sida ayade way ku mahadsan tahay qoladan weelban oo noo imaatay waayo kumeena haysanaba hay'adaha kale iyo dawladaha kale kuma hayno.
During the learning visit in Garissa, country delegates from Djibouti, Ethiopia, Kenya, Uganda and Somalia visited project sites in Dadaab, Fafi and Lagdera sub-counties to experience first-hand implementation of DRDIP in Kenya through interactions with beneficiaries, project managers and livelihood groups. Under the DRDIP livelihoods component, DRDIP project countries aim at enhancing access to sustainable livelihood opportunities and strengthening the resilience of refugee hosting communities in the target areas of project implementation.
We started with the apiculture and livestock. marketing. And now we are having multiple activities. One of the activities, as already mentioned, is the crop activities. We have the agriculture and we have the livestock marketing. We wanted also to have the poultry and fish farming in the future. So this farm is going to have all the activities that it will have a maximum production, and it actually is a production sector for Malakisi. We are aiming that this now what we have cleared is about 10 acre land, but we are aiming 100 acres.
Refugee hosting communities in these areas derive their income from traditional livelihoods such as pastoralism, agropastoralism, small-scale agriculture, and non-traditional livelihoods that includes small businesses, skills-based jobs, and service enterprises.
We also have the steering committee. We associate field visit with any field steering committee. So people come to the steering committee to report on the progress. At the same time, we take them outside to the field so that they can learn.
We have also developed the infrastructure of institutions like schools, like health centers, like the roads, and all the institutions within the community facilities. We have developed the infrastructures, and we have in pipeline to develop also several others.
The Dr. DRDIP project in Kenya, just like in other implementing countries, is based on the community-driven development model. Local communities are organized into groups that encourage enterprising and business engagements. Each group comprises of women representatives and the youth. The Kenya Dr. DRDIP facilitating partners build the technical and organizational capacities of the community groups towards promotion of inclusive and sustainable livelihoods. As such, the groups are trained on a number of areas, including group management, conflict resolution, savings, financial literacy, bookkeeping, and procurement, among others. Community groups engaged in non-agriculture sectors have been instrumental in creating job opportunities for hosting populations. For instance, Al-Fatah Farmers Group in Kulan Village, Liboi Ward, DRDIP sub-county practices irrigation farming in their 10-acre farm using water from nearby Kulan Dam.
The planning of Dr. DRDIP implementation has been taken as a holistic approach where the facilitating partners have been in touch with the community. The district, the county, the PIUs have also supported the beneficiaries. And so the community development plans have been developed up front. The structures were also identified up front. And this has enabled them to implement and also sequence their activities with the resources they have.
Most of the farm products are sold in Hagadera and Dagahali refugee camps. The group enjoys 3 crop seasons every year and earn between $2,500 and $3,000 per harvest.
During my field visit, I observed that the project intervention mainly focused on the needs of the host community to mitigate their problems. And also I observed that the community highly engaged in the problem identification, prioritization, and the implementation.
With a membership of 10, 5 men and 5 women, the groups engage local laborers in their farm. Initial Dr. DRDIP disbursement of the group was utilized in the purchase of farm inputs. Implementation of livelihood programs by the government has demonstrated the need and modus operandi of how they could be integrated with other development interventions being rolled out under Dr. DRDIP.